how to complete the Flame Warden / Flame Keeper achievement during the Midsummer Fire Festival holiday in World of Warcraft. This achievement counts towards getting the Violet Proto Drake Mount from What a Long Strange Trip It's Been, and you'll also get the title Flame Warden for Alliance and Flame Keeper for Horde. But don't worry, earning the title for one faction will unlock the title for the other faction too. There are 6 criteria we need to complete for this meta achievement, and we're going to start with the 2 big achievements we'll be working on at the same time. The Fires of Azeroth and Desecration of the Horde / Alliance. Both of these achievements involve flying around the world and visiting bonfires located all across the map. You'll find these bonfires usually near towns or just outside of major cities. And next to each bonfire, you'll find an NPC called a Flame Warden or Flame Keeper, depending on your faction. For the Fires of Azeroth achievement, you're going to honor the flames of your own faction by talking to those NPCs. And for the Desecration of the Horde / Alliance achievement, you'll be interacting with enemy bonfires to desecrate them. Each time you honor a flame, you'll earn 5 burning blossoms. That's the holiday currency, and when you desecrate an enemy flame, you'll get 10 blossoms. We'll be using those blossoms later, so it's worth making sure you visit every bonfire on the list and get these 2 achievements done. So for both of these achievements, we are going to be visiting all the bonfires on the list across Eastern Kingdoms, Kalimdor, Outland, Northrend, and the Cataclysm zones. The easiest way to do this efficiently is by using an add-on called Handy Notes Midsummer, which you can easily install with CurseForge. This add-on will mark all the bonfires on your map with icons, which makes it so much easier to plan your route and make sure you're not missing any. And keep in mind that the Cataclysm zones are in Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor, so you'll be getting that done at the same time too. Except for Deepholm, which is a little bit hidden, but you can get to it easily with the Cataclysm portals in Stormwind or Orgrimmar. And while on the topic of portals, if you're not sure how to get to Outland or Northrend, you can also find portals in Stormwind or Orgrimmar in the main portal room, and you'll use the portal to Shatrath for Outland and Dalaran Crystalsong Forest for Northrend. So good luck with planning your route and have fun honoring and desecrating the flames. While you're flying around the world doing the Fires of Azeroth and the Desecration of the Horde / Alliance, there's one more achievement we can actually knock out at the same time: King of the Fire Festival. This one's a little trickier, so I wanted to explain it separately. To complete this achievement, you need to sneak into the enemy faction's capital cities and steal their flames. You'll have to go to 4 cities for each faction. If you're Horde, that means heading into Stormwind, Ironforge, Darnassus, and the Exodar. And if you're Alliance, you'll need to visit Orgrimmar, Thunderbluff, Undercity, and Silvermoon City. So make sure to plan these into your route while flying around Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor. The add-on will show them on your map, but just keep in mind they'll be a bit more challenging since you'll have to deal with city guards and possibly even enemy players. Plus, Silvermoon and the Exodar are extra annoying to do because there's no flying mounts in those zones, so you literally have to run through the city basically on foot, and you can probably expect a few corpse runs, but eventually you will make it. Ideally, you'll want to do this achievement on your highest level character and definitely be quick about it. Just dive in on your mount, grab the flame, and get out ASAP. And even if you die, that's fine, just go ahead and res at the Spirit Healer. After you steal the flame from an enemy city bonfire, you'll get a quest pop-up, so make sure to accept those because after collecting all 4 of the stolen enemy flames, you'll be able to turn them into an NPC in Stormwind or Orgrimmar at the Midsummer area. Turning in all 4 of these will make a quest pop up called A Thief's Reward, and you can just go ahead and complete that one, and you'll also get a Crown Transmog appearance, and once you turn that in, you'll complete the achievement. The next achievement I'd recommend knocking out is Ice the Frostlord. This one's super easy. All you need to do is defeat Ahune the Frostlord. To do that, just open up your dungeon finder and queue for the special Ahune encounter. It's just a quick 1 boss fight that won't take long at all, and the queue times are usually pretty fast during the event. And honestly, even if the queue does take a few minutes, no big deal because you'll probably be busy flying around doing bonfires anyways, so it's the perfect one to do in the background while you're working on other achievements. The next achievement we're going to tackle is Burning Hot Pole Dance, and it's exactly what it sounds like. For this one, you need to dance at a ribbon pole for 60 seconds while wearing the full Midsummer Festival outfit. So remember those burning blossoms we've been collecting from honoring and desecrating the bonfires? This is one of the main reasons we need them, because we'll be spending them on the required outfit pieces. You'll need to purchase 3 items from the Midsummer vendor that you can find in the cities: Mantle of the Fire Festival, Vestments of Summer, and Sandals of Summer. Once you purchase those, be careful when equipping them. I'm not sure if they've fixed this or not yet, but to be super safe, you don't want to right-click them because I've read comments on Wowhead about how that will consume the item and just add it to your appearance collection. But for this achievement, we don't just want to transmog the items, we want to physically equip them. So what you're going to want to do is physically drag them from your inventory into their armor slot. Once you're wearing all 3 items, head over to a pole and you're just going to want to let your character spin around on the pole for 60 seconds to get your achievement. And finally, the last achievement we have on the list is Torch Juggler. This one wants us to juggle 40 torches in 15 seconds in Dalaran. There's a few things we'll have to do to get ready for this one. Firstly, head to one of the Midsummer event areas in any of your capital cities. We need to do the torch tossing and torch catching quests, which you can pick up from this NPC. The first quest is to just toss some torches like this, then you'll get a follow-up quest to catch some torches. These quests are important to do because without doing them, it won't let you complete the achievement because it's basically like your character hasn't learned how to juggle torches yet until you do the intro quests. Once you turn those 2 in, you'll now be able to buy juggling torches from this vendor. The achievement says we have to juggle 40 torches, but we don't have to buy 40 of them because most of them will be catching and they'll just return into our inventory. Most people just recommend to have like 10 of them, maybe 20 if you want to be super sure, but when I did this, I didn't even end up going through any of them. They all just returned to my inventory. So honestly, as long as you've just got 5 or 10 of them in your bag, I think you should be good. Next, we're going to head to the portal room to take the portal to Dalaran Crystalsong Forest, the Northrend Wrath of the Lich King version. This is super important. It must be the Northrend version of Dalaran, not the newer Legion version, or it won't work. Once you're there, put the torches onto your action bar because you'll want to be able to spam click them to get it done in 15 seconds. And just go to town like this, spamming it on yourself until you get the achievement. And boom, that is everything for the Flame Warden / Flame Keeper Midsummer Fire Festival meta achievement. I really hope you found it helpful, and this is actually really crazy for me because I have now completed this full playlist of What a Long Strange Trip It's Been guides. For any of you that have actually been following along with me on this journey when I started the series back during the Brewfest holiday, and if you actually stuck with it and did the achievements, I want to say a huge congratulations on your Violet Proto Drake Mount. And thank you so much for coming along with me on this very long, very strange trip. Honestly, this is personally one of my all-time favorite meta achievements in the game, and I already completed all of these back in 2022, so it's been really crazy to do it again, and to be honest, I never thought that I would. But I am glad that I did and that I could help so many of you out. I feel like everyone has some really cool stories to tell with this achievement. Some people say that it took them 5 years, 10 years. My husband and I actually worked on this What a Long Strange Trip It's Been achievement together, and it took us 2 years to do because we accidentally missed one of the holidays, which is super common. But it was a lot of fun for us because during that time we were in a long distance relationship between Canada and the USA and doing lots of visiting on planes and stuff, so it really did feel like a long strange trip. So anyways, I just wanted to share that with you guys so that you'd know how special it was to me to make these guides, and I really do hope it helped you a lot. That's all I have for you today, and I'll see you in the next one.